Welcome back. I'm Ben, if you haven't met me before. I've never done an intro like this before. This isn't the first video, but I'm doing it. It's snowing. Absolutely wonderful. There's the van. I think I'm gonna work on it. I might not. I might just go play in the snow and work on it tomorrow. Well, if you can't tell, I didn't end up doing anything yesterday, so it's gonna be the first day of van building in the snow. Still gonna try to get the wheel wells done, and then some bump outs, and we'll see what happens. But yeah, if you were wondering, I didn't end up going sledding yesterday. I got cold. It was cold. I don't know how kids do it. I was out here for like an hour and it was freezing. So I went inside, took a shower, and laid in front of the fire for the whole night. That's that. You can kind of see it's really nice. It snowed more. I think we're at like 10, 11 inches, which is unheard of for Seattle. It's just starting to melt now. It's supposed to be all gone by tomorrow. I'm pretty skeptical on that. But yeah, let's get to van building. So I'm very lucky to be able to benefit from a few of my family's tools, two of which being this shop vac, which is like 20 years old, and then this table saw, which is not as old, but both work beautifully. Just wanted to show you this super cool trick that we found. And it's probably not a trick. People who do this all the time probably know this. Whoa. But you just take the end of your vacuum here, your shop vac, and it hooks right in to the output of the table saw. You don't get sawdust anywhere. Life hack number 1 of Toolbox Time with Ben. So I really gotta measure what I'm doing before I actually cut those plywood. For these guys, I think I'm gonna use 1/2 inch plywood, but I have this strapping in, so I need to make sure all my dimensions are right. Can't hurt to measure twice, cut once. I think my strategy here is going to be to build the C kind of around the wheel well, and then put insulation in there, and then put the kind of cap on the top. And I think that should work pretty dang well. But just got to cut all those individual pieces and write it all down. All right. So my chicken scratch, I have my wheel well dimensions, and now I just have to figure out what I want to do over here. Okay, so now that we have the measurements for that box, I'm going to start with that window frame box in the side. We're going to take these and we are going to rip them with the table saw into these. Whoa, whoa. Good as new 2.5 inch boards from the table saw. So I have my box complete. I used good old friend, everyone's good old friend, Kreg Jig. I spent a little more money. I spent $40 instead of $20 on the slightly bigger, nicer one. Comes with everything you need. A contractor at Home Depot recommended I do that. I'm very glad I did, because I basically got both of my cuts square, and I think it could be hard to do that if you don't have that one. There's also like a $100 one. Don't get that one. It was easy enough just to clamp it down your own. The $100 one comes with a clamp, but that's silly. But very nice joints on my box, very strong box, and now we can go see what it looks like in the van. So that's where it's going. Fits right in there. It is obviously the The walls are curved and this is not, so it's gonna sit slightly out, but then my wall paneling will cover up this gap. So it should actually work perfectly. I'm quite pleased with that. And that's just wide enough to fit my laptop, any other books that I might have, right next to the bed and the bench, so that to have a little bookshelf. Thanks, Eamon and Beck, great idea. So that's that. Just gotta frame that in now. But I think I'm gonna let it dry. There's some wood glue in here too. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna tackle the wheel well boxes. So we got the first wheel well box, or kind of C of a box, done. I have all the pocket holes drilled, but don't have screws short enough for, this is 1/2-inch plywood to get in there. So I just have it, what's the word I'm looking for? I used a brad nailer, air tool nailer, it's just called a brad nailer, nail gun. I don't know why I couldn't think of that term to build it, but I'll just show you what it looks like. Basically, it just fits right like that. Beautiful. I'll have my tabletop, or not my tabletop, a little top over that, put insulation in there. We'll be set to go. It's getting dark. Lighting's probably horrible, but I don't know how to do anything about that because I haven't grown that skill set yet, but I'll work on it for next time, maybe. Just thought I'd show you. Oh, you know what I can do? Always be prepared with a handy dandy. Oh, give me a second here. Always be prepared with a handy dandy Goal Zero lantern. There you go. You can see the status of things. It's looking pretty nice. Got them all built up and fit together. We're calling it a wrap on this weekend. Got those boxes in and done. Got the bookshelf done. Kind of slower weekend than I would have liked. Had some big aspirations, but with the snow, I'm pretty content. I think we did well. The snow's starting to melt, though there's still like, I don't know. There's still a good amount on top of the van. We'll see if I can make it to work tomorrow. The roads aren't being plowed at all because it's supposed to melt. We will see. All right, see you guys next weekend. Okay, whoa, okay. Can someone please just get to the bottom of the age-old debate? Does eating snow make you more dehydrated? Or is it hydrating? Because I think, well, I think it makes you, I think it's healthy. But but my dad was like, no, that makes you dehydrated. And now I don't know what to believe. Because it feels like I'm just eating water. But maybe I'm not. Let me know.